Welcome into the Immigrant Podcast. I'm your boy Nikolai Hill. Appreciate you taking the time out to be with us here today. I'm gonna start off, man. No cap, as the young people say today. I absolutely remember Sheryl Swoopes and the multiple-time MVP Cynthia Cooper playing basketball in the initial stages of the WNBA, which is, of course, now formerly known as the one single word, the W. And it was a phenomenal time in these initial entry stages of the league, which is 25, 30 years old now. We're talking about sometime in the mid 90s. So, yeah, 30 years old for the league. And I've grown with the WNBA. I can't say I'm an avid watcher like I would watch the English Premier League. But I definitely watch it as much as I watch baseball or hockey or even MLS soccer. I'm close to the scenario, close to a lot of female athletes, and a lot of them are basketball players, and I've wanted to support them in many ways. And I feel like even though the females that I support and I appreciate, they're not necessarily WNBA basketball players. I still think it's my duty to be watch every type of female sports to raise the caliber and the overall, attention of viewers. And so I've been a part of the WNBA viewership for 30 years, and I've watched with the league, seen the Maya Moores and the Candace Parkers and the Lisa Leslies and the countless players, and I've already mentioned the Cynthia Coopers and the Sheryl Swoopes that have gone through the pipelines, have come in and are now retired. And I even remember the names like, Cheryl Miller, of course, the oldest sister of the great Reggie Miller, who didn't really get her time in the WNBA because the WNBA was in its infancy stages when she was already making an exit from the game. But the women's basketball game in this country has been top-notch for a while. And right now, it's better than ever. And the main reason, of course, I always get to the main part of the topic, why I'm having this conversation today, because of the two big names in the WNBA right now. And they're sophomore players, second-year players. A lot of the players in the WNBA have an issue with these two being the two big names in the league. But from a fan perspective and from an educated person's perspective, I would hope that the rest of the players in the WNBA understand the financials of what's happening for their league right now, and that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are the moneymakers. Their names alone drive revenue just in ticket sales for any arena they show up to. And that's why the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever are not only benefiting on the court because they're good players, they're the best players for their teams for the most part. CC's going through a bit of a stretch, but Angel Reese, especially these last 5 games, just this season in general, she has been dogging it, and she is playing absolutely out of her mind. If I'm not mistaken, we're recording here on July 8th, and for the last 5 games, she's averaging 20 and 19, and that's incredible. 20 points and 19 rebounds, and she's thrown a couple of blocks in there and a couple of steals as well. So these are the big names that drive the WNBA. And the main thing I had when I thought about the topic I wanted to do on this podcast, episode 41, was the word that came to my mind was confidence. Now, I would never mention the names Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese as the most polished or gifted or aesthetically pleasing basketball players to watch on a basketball court. Definitely not the most female ones. I could name tons of other players, past and present. I'll mention a few that you would probably like watching more. Like the Inescus, and of course the rookie Paige Buchers. She's phenomenal, and we're hoping that the Juju, she's at USC right now, that she'll be in the WNBA in the next few months to a year. but it's the dog in them. And that's the word I'm going to use. It's the fight in these players to be the best that they can be. We know that Caitlin Clark has the work ethic, just like no other. She's got that Kobe Bryant work ethic, spending days in her driveway, hitting jump shots and lifting weights with her dad. We've seen the video and heard the tapes, and that's why the public at large, especially the Caucasians, who have, of course, been looking for an athlete, female or male, to put their trust in and put their belief into, get behind. And we're going to leave them there. But Angel Reese takes no back seat. Her game on the court speaks for itself. She's a tough-nosed, hard, and physical basketball player. And the rebounds that she gets every game, the 19 that she's averaging for the last 5 games, and the 15 that she's averaging overall for the entire season, 13 for her short career so far, are just a sign of the kind of player she is. Tenacious and combative in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways, that's what you need from your athlete. And what they have more than actual skills, I might repeat, is a work ethic and a confidence to go out there and consistently put on a show for the fans and to get the trust from their teams, their franchises, and their teammates. And we're going to continue to have a great season. One of the topics that me and a good friend we're having right now is the next Olympic qualifications for LA 2028. We know popularity-wise, and for her rookie season campaign where she was the Rookie of the Year, Caitlin Clark is probably going to be in the mix. But the debate for me and my boy Aaron, Dr. Hill, you can call him, was that is Angel Reese going to ascend to one of those spots? I know she's one of the 26 initial players on a list for U.S. Olympic Committee selection. I wondered, and we both wondered out loud, if she was going to be in the mix in the late runnings for that 12 or 15 spots, whatever it is, on the Olympic roster. And the way she's been playing the last 5 games gives me a lot of, confidence, keyword, that she will be getting one of those spots. And there's going to be spots up in the air because from the last Olympics, I'm pretty sure at least 4 of those players are going to retire, if not retired already before the next Olympics, and maybe another 4 that are past their prime and who have already got multiple Olympic selections who won't be in the running for a next Olympics. And of course, I said Paige Buchers, I said names like Juju, and so some of those young girls are going to be in the mix as well. So lots to look forward to when it comes to the WNBA, lots to look forward to when it comes to the game that these women are putting on the court. And for the most part, not for the most part, we're just absolutely happy to see it. So we're wishing continued success to CC, Caitlin Clark, and the Angel herself, Angel Reese, for the 2025 WNBA season. We'll touch back in on something else in the future here about that. And, of course, we're going to talk about Olympic selection when the time comes. I'm your boy, Nikolai Hill. Take it easy.